Columbus is broke. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on why Columbus is broke. My opinion of the matter is the reason Columbus broke is because we spend money on the dumbest and stupidest things. Just think about it. I'm gonna give you an example of something that I think right here. That jail. They building a new jail. They just built the new jail. That's stupid. Why not take that money and build some more recreational centers up? Or another boys or girls club or something. Cause then guess what you would do? You would take kids off of the streets, but you got to put it in the hood where y'all say these drug infested areas at. You got to put it right there where you can take kids off the street and you can give people jobs. That'll give people jobs. Them vans that they using to take people from the county jail to the courthouse, to the government center. They can use them vans to shuttle kids back and forth to these little recreational centers. You know what I'm talking about? But they don't want to do that. The money that they put in the police car, that they running up and down the street, chasing folks for no reason and stuff like that, taking the cars home, sucking the gas out of them, and putting them in their cars. That money right there could be used for something better than that. You feel me? But I'm trying to tell you, man. That's why Columbus broke. We are dumb. Is it our leadership? It got to be our leadership. It got to be something.
Nobody driving but them. But they used to, when they change, if you get your ass out that car and somebody else get it.
Ain't it?
Right now, a lot of them, they got their own butt in the car. Yeah. They go to the grocery store. You see them everywhere.
Burn their gas that you paying for.
Riding the police.
That you paying for. You
paying for
that bank. He passing by.
Got folks work for the city, getting more money than the teacher. What the city? You work for the city. What you need all that money for? For what? What you doing? You just sitting around talking.
You
ain't doing nothing all that serious. Ain't no heavy lifting than that.
They had to tie too many people
for what? Come on, man.
They did cut back on that, though.
They cut the small people off. I'm talking about if they would have took, you would have took 3 folks out of the 3 folks. They getting them big checks every year out of there. You wouldn't have had to fire 15 lower rate folks that working under the they picking up trash and shit. You wouldn't have to fire 20 of them, and you would have fired 3 of them motherfuckers that getting all that money. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
3
broke
for 15. Come on,
they
man.
got them spending money on folks. The goddamn, that's right. Columbus ain't broke cause they spending money on folks who pick up trash shit. Cause they get these stupid ass gangster niggas out here and put them in some state property and make them pick it up. Community service is a motherfucker around here. Anybody you see in the orange van picking up trash, they doing it because they wag. Or they in jail. So Columbus ain't broke because of that. Columbus broke because what my homeboy said, he trying to tell y'all something, YouTube. Listen to this shit now, live and direct from the motherfucking trailer park. Columbus, Georgia.
And they try to get mad at folks for doing the things they do to get money. Give them something else to do. All you got to do is give people something else to do, and you can change it. You just can't lock somebody up and think, oh, well, you going to change. You got to give them something to do. It ain't working. That's why people keep building prisons. You keep building prisons and jails. Don't you see it ain't working? Damn, am I the only person in the world with a little common sense? Everybody's just stupid like that. See, something ain't working. It ain't working. You keep on adding on and building shit. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Some of the goddamn the bill company and with the goddamn prison system now.
Let me hit him for real. Let me tell you about Muskogee County, Columbus, Georgia.
Can't tell me nothing about that rag motherfucker.
About their probation here in Muskogee County. They for real, y'all. Get what that cracker told me. His name is goddamn Shank. That's right, a.k.a. probation officer Shank. Let me tell you what he told me. He said, Mr. Tom, you need to go home and play a game, sir. I sat back, put my hand on my chin. I looked at him. I said, what you mean, sir? He said, you need to go play a game. I said, what you asking mean? Parker Brother or Xbox game? He said, yeah, Xbox game. You know the new game that came out with the Batman on it? I said, so what you telling me? I need to play a game with the mental convicts on it that Batman trying to put all the mental patients back in chain gang like they do. I said, you trying to say something to me, sir? He sat there and looked at me for a minute now. For real now, Columbia probation officer said it. He told me, that's why I told the crap.
They ain't had no,
You got me
they had
fucked
spikes,
up,
boy. I got
Crapper.
you one
And
spike
get one right now, y'all.
We're gonna leave.
Creek ain't on
And I
probation
got
no more
you
in Muskogee
beside me.
County. It's gone. That crack ain't finna get me, send me back to chain gang, because he gonna try to get you. The crackers don't give a fuck about y'all in Muskogee. They gonna get you.
Stop spending all that goddamn money on this bullshit, and we won't be broke. The brokest city in the nation. Ain't that something? The brokest city in the nation. And that's fucked up, man. That's a fucked up title. That's a fucked up title. And I can show people in the world what y'all spend this money on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it my mission to walk around with this camera and show people what Columbus like to spend their money on, so they'll know why we broke.
You talking to me that kind of way? You trying to talk to me that kind of way? I'm older than you.
In the South.
Oh, yeah.
On the Chattahoochee River.
That's a lot of money.